It's just different.
Retrograde, you got my ass.
I'm telling you. That's why I was like,
the
bro,
whole fucking episode, bitch.
I knew that Mercury was gonna try to do his thing today.
Hope.
Pussy ass Hulk could what? Could never.
Marquavius.
I feel
What's
like
going on?
when you think
I don't
about
understand.
Mercury, and I think we said this once before, when you think about Mercury, I do think about a nigga with like real little hang time and just like a up and coming rap career, but he don't know how to work none of the equipment. He get his beats from the free part of YouTube. Like when I think about Mercury, it just gives like South Baltimore, low hang time, dirty, same doors, 3 days with the darkness at the nail bed, but the dirt under his finger. He got one long like pinky finger because he do a little bit of coke. That's what Mercury gets.
He got them really sharp teeth right there.
Yes.
Like either it's the top ones or the bottom ones.
Like he want to be a Zoe so bad, but like even the Zoes think he's so dirty, like they wouldn't even fuck with him. That's the type of nigga I think Mercury is. That's just what Mercury gives. Real shit.
But he a part of the Legibitiqua.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Why would you put that on the Legibitiqua?
I'm sorry.
I feel like that's a cisgender man. You don't think Mercury is cis? What?
He's a cisgender man, but he's definitely bisexual. Undercover?
Is he
probably?
Really?
But yes.
I feel like that nigga is straight and all he do is play with bitches' emotions. Like I just feel like that's
because he's gay.
No, I don't think he's gay
or bisexual. He's a toxic man. Have you seen that? That reel?
No.
It says for gay men, when they are chalant, they are not toxic.
Oh.
The more nonchalant they are, the more toxic they are.
Ooh.
Mercury don't give a fuck about nobody and their feelings, but it's toxic as hell.
I feel like Mercury is the reason why everybody is in their feelings. Like Mercury know what it's doing. Like Mercury know it's messy. It does shit like be in a room and it is like it'll say things like, oh yeah, cause you know so and so pregnant by so and so, and it's like, but you ain't hear that from me, and they just go about their day. Or they bring up shit knowing that you're not supposed to know. So like, yeah, you know, so and so they coming out with a pod too. And then just be like, yeah, I thought you knew.
Okay, dope.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Mercury is one of those, yeah, girl, I thought you, but they ain't tell you. That, I feel like Mercury just that messy of a motherfucker. Like, you know, yeah, so you're so-and-so selling on the block now. I thought you knew. Like, I thought you'd be around there. Nigga, no, I don't be around there. You know I don't be around there. You just saying shit to be fucking messy. That's how I feel Mercury is. I just feel like Mercury is just a dirty, nasty, messy motherfucker who keep fucking with the audio. That's just how I feel.
That's all fair. Because I was about to say, maybe because I'm thinking about how niggas from Baltimore, like, it sounds like the ones that are like that are from here are very much undercover, nasty ass niggas. That's why I'm just like,
maybe I don't be paying attention to enough DL niggas. Because I feel like every nigga that I know,
but I just feel like
every nigga I know that is gay is gay. And if he's down low, I know he's down low. He knows he's down low. Like, one thing I appreciate about
messy.
Is it really? Because I feel like
because just be gay out loud.
But who like?
If you,
I feel like if you want to be gay in secret, bending, that's your business.
But if you're doing the bending,
that's your business. As long as you're not this aside, as long as you're not bending and then unprotectively bending everybody else. Right. That's so I'm saying like outside of that.
Mercury is unprotectively bending all of us. Trying to fuck all of us.
Oh, Mercury would never get the chance. Mercury
trying
can't come
to.
Over
That's
here.
what I'm saying.
Mercury
trying
with
to
my
fuck
hug
all
at
of
niggas.
Us.
Ew. Ew. You hate to see it. I doesn't like it. And welcome to another episode of Jaded and Involvement. I'm one of your hostess, Chakras.
And I'm your other hostess, Natasha.
How y'all been? What y'all been up to?
What y'all dozen?
How you doing?
How are you, friend?
I'm good. I am alive. I was literally
kick that hospital's ass.
I literally was
my
dying.
Best friend out.
I forgot. I didn't talk about that here.
No, you didn't yet.
I was in the hospital. My kidney function was already kind of weird. I was on a bunch of supplements, and I think after a while, your body just don't need certain shit. And so with that, and then holding my pee for forever, because that's just what I like to do, developed some kind of like weird bladder infection type shit. And I'm already allergic to everything in general. And the hospital gave me something that didn't give me a physical reaction. It gave me a psychoreactive reaction. Low key, I was having panic attacks because of the medication. The medication was making me like low key slurslidal, just low key. Like I really was like hearing like my thoughts in my head, which I usually do, but like this shit was, it was wild. Like, loud as fuck. And I was like, I'm crying, I'm freaking out, and my husband is like, you need to go back to the hospital. Like we should go back. And I'm like, no, I'm just gonna tough it. I only had like 4 days left on the meds. I was like, I'm just gonna tough out these 4 days. And he's like, you're gonna fucking die before these 4 days is out if you don't do something.
You was in the house by yourself during the day. What the fuck you mean?
I was really going through it. I had to have a fan on just to take fucking medicine. Fucking fall. I went to Walmart that one time. I'm sweating, like literally profusely sweating in the checkout line. Meanwhile, it's a nigga getting cussed out by security because they think he's stealing. Like it just was so much going on during that time. So I go back to the hospital. I don't know if you can see it. I got this fucking bruise on my arm. I look like I've been shooting up because they had to sonar my veins. They had to do an ultrasound because I literally my body doesn't like to give up blood. My veins literally hide. They like, bitch, why is you even coming over here? We don't have no blood to give. Fuck, we need all our blood. And then but
you got the good blood though too, so that's crazy.
My blood cell count is weird. Like my body just really the shit they come with. My body really like, why is we doing anything extra? Like what the fuck? What is you outside forces? Fuck is you doing? So I say all that to say I was dying, like literally was very ill. Went back to the hospital. Shout out to, and I never got her name. I walked in, I'm sobbing, and the lady that was doing triage, she was like, "Can I hug you?" And she literally like, I immediately felt better because my biggest fear is being like a black woman and nobody believing me when I go to the hospital because I've heard so many horror stories. I've never experienced that myself, but I also don't go to the hospital often, so. That was a fear, but I shout out to Greater Baltimore Medical Center. That's a hospital that I always like swear by. That's where I go. I went there. Nobody said like, hey, we think you lying. Hey, you know, like we can't do shit. Literally, they ran every fucking test known to man before they gave me a consensus on what was going on. And she was like, we need to switch your meds. They switched my meds just fine. The thing that did piss me off, though, is when I told them that I was a cannabis smoker, they put me in a peer group program, and these motherfuckers called me on the phone.
This lady needs help.
And they were like, do you need help with, like, substance abuse and blah, 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 blah. I was like, nah, I'm cool. And the lady was like, oh, okay, well, if you have any resources, give us a call back.
It's a fucking plant. Please stop.
Honestly, I don't know what my level of THC was in my blood, but it probably was fairly fucking high. So they was probably like, oh, this bitch does crack. You know how that it never correlates for them to be like, oh, she's just an avid plant user. Maybe she uses it for pain. Maybe she uses it for anxiety. But because that's not a thing, they don't believe it's a thing. They was just like, nah, this bitch a crackhead.
I know what fuck with that. Like, how dare you?
No, this bitch a crackhead. Let's get her some. And then did it without saying anything. Like they did it, and then I checked my chart, and it was like, oh, you have a peer recovery thing due on 11/14, and I'm like, or scheduled for 11/14. I'm like, peer recovery.
Fucking scheduling me for shit without saying something to me.
I thought it was wrong. Like I just thought they was like, oh, they put the wrong shit in here, cause like, what the fuck I need peer recovery? No, that shit Slam called me on the phone 11:14 at 11. Hi, this is so and so from the peer recovery group. Do you need help with substance abuse? I'm like literally laughed in that lady's ear. I was like, no, I'm straight. And she was like, oh, okay, well, if you ever need resources, give us a call back.
No.
I ain't bad. Like, I'll let some crackheads know. If, you know, like, I'll pass the information along, but I'm not going to stop smoking. You can fucking forget that. Kiss my ass. How have you been, friend? Right? Right?
Because sometimes all you can do is laugh. Life has been lifing. There have been a lot of changes the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
My period was trying to take me out yesterday, and I was just like, I just want to lay down.
Was that like day 2?
Yes.
Yeah, day 2 is kind of hard.
And I was like, what the actual fuck? Like, because my period hadn't been like that for a while.
Yeah.
So, and then smoking the indica, I just saw so much shit. Like,
you've been getting a lot of like downloads.
The downloads were so fucking heavy.
Yeah.
I was hearing shit.
I like it.
I heard that's off air too. Cause what the fuck? I was like, I had to get up out the bed. Like, a part of me was just like, nah, for real. Like, what the fuck is that? And I had to get up, open the door. I was like, okay. Went down the stairs and was like, nigga, there's nobody fucking here. That was loud as hell. Like, wow. I just kept hearing shit. Like, first it sounded like somebody was like banging on the door, and I was like, all right, they be playing music kind of loud outside. I think that's what that is. I'm in the shower while this is happening, so I'm like, this shit is like scaring me a little bit, while also having the downloads and the visuals and shit from my past just coming up, blah 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 blah. I'm like, y'all, like, all right, okay. Good thing my 2 blankets is here, because
real shit, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta lay down. Sometimes life really just be so hard where you like, let me go take a fucking nap.
I put on Adventure Time. It felt like I was in high school again. Sometimes just going in the house, taking a nap after school. I was like, I can't.
Because sometimes you just be needing that. Life be life, and sometimes
my adult self thanked me. It was
hell
just
yeah,
like, fuck that.
Adults, we don't nap enough. I don't take naps. Like, I gotta be forced into a nap, or I gotta be drunk enough midday to be like, oh, let me go to sleep.
I couldn't really go to sleep last night.
See, and that's the other part, because you be up all fucking night.
So, but yeah, I've been fine. Just changes, figuring out life as usual. Yeah. But it feels different. A different type of figuring out. A different type of listening to myself and actually.
How does that feel?
The fact that I'm avidly listening and open, and I feel more receptive right now. It feels good.
I was hoping you said that.
It feels really good. Am I nervous about the future? Of course, because I'm just like, but what if I don't succeed? And it's just like, well, you ain't did the shit yet, actually. So calm the fuck down. Yeah. But other than that, I'm excited to see what is to come. Yeah. And yeah,
I'm really proud of you, and I know that I tell you that a lot as of late, but you've had a lot of shit coming at you at one time, and you are handling this shit like a G. Like,
I think, and I also think that's why I needed yesterday, like, to take off and just lay down, because it felt like things were crashing. It was just like, there's a lot. Not only within myself, but in the world. And I feel this energy. And it's
it's so heavy right now.
And it's like, everybody shut the fuck up. And I think it was me saying that I wanted to turn my brain off and turn my body off. It was more so I want to turn the world off and be able to get into this. Yeah. Because everybody shut the fuck up. I can't do nobody else good if I'm not good. That's really what 100%.
I'm really excited for everything to be falling the fuck apart. Because I've made peace with it. Like, I know that the reason why everything is falling apart is because change has to happen. Now, do I know what comes with this? And as somebody who is highly anxious, it does feel surprising to say. But I am so okay with the way that the world is moving right now. Like,
I feel like I'm not in the direct line of
and that's why I don't,
shit that's falling
and
apart.
That's why I don't have a problem with it.
I am not one of the individuals that also has to fall apart with the world. Like, that's, and I'm just like, thank gosh I'm a bystander and I don't really have to see.
Thank God I'm not dependent on the world. Like, y'all reality is distorted as fuck right now, and I'm gonna pray for y'all. Real shit. Like, people who are caught up in the reality of reality,
nothing is real, so I don't even understand why the fuck y'all really be letting it like fuck y'all up like that.
And they just be believing shit. And there's no shade. I know that everybody doesn't, break free of the matrix or whatever the fuck you want to call it, but y'all niggas is really like going through it. Like,
even the people that are trying to break free from the matrix, they're like, how the fuck do you do that shit? And I'm just like,
you just sip tea and move the fuck on.
I don't really know how to explain it.
Do you remember like when you first started being like, nothing is real?
When the pandemic happened. And I was just like, I've never seen shit like this before. Mm-hmm. Huh.
Fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. We ball.
Time to change.
2019 did it. Change. 2020 solidified it. 2019, because I was single. I think that's when I realized, like, none of these niggas is real. None of this shit is real. Like, all this shit is perpetration. How the fuck I feel about relationships ain't real. Sex ain't real. Like, all this soul tie bullshit. Like, none of this shit is really real unless you make it something. And so it was it was interesting to just kind of let go of everything and just be kind of like, fuck it, like let it roll off your shoulders. And now it be refreshing as fuck. Like shit be falling apart, and
I saw that coming.
when I think too far into it, I see like I start crashing with it. But when I finally like let go of some shit and just be like, all right, this gonna be what it's gonna be, it don't even be hurting that bad. That's why, like, for instance, with the retrograde, that's some shit you just know, like, all right, that's mic check twice.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Let me make sure I leave out maybe like 15 minutes earlier just to give myself a little leeway. But like, you think I'm gonna sit around and tiptoe around every fucking thought and everything I gotta do simply because, like, no, fuck that shit. Let that shit go. Like, don't nobody want to be bothered with the bullshit of the world anyway, let alone my own bullshit. So like, let me pick one, and I'm gonna pick to just deal with my shit and focus on that shit, and whatever the fuck going over there is what the fuck going over there.
Cause me dealing with my own shit, I'm doing the best that I can, and it's truly the best
that I can, and that's
that
it.
I can,
and that's all I got. That's all I got energy for. And you can suck my dick if you need anything else from me. I don't know what the fuck. I don't have it.
You should see me at work. I just be sitting there like, ain't shit to do.
Right, because what the fuck?
And it's good though. It's good. I feel like if I had a whole bunch of shit to do at work, plus on top of like me feeling the way that I had felt, I would have crashed out.
Yeah. All in all, bullshit aside, life is good.
Yes.
And that's what I'm taking it as.
Could I still crash out? Maybe. There's always space for a crash out.
It's
not
really
not an intense crash. There are levels to crashing.
100%.
That's all I'm saying. Like, could I possibly, I don't know, do something a little crazy? Sure. But am I going to go to jail for it? No. Like,
see, that's my problem. I'm going to prison. Like, that's my problem. That's the only crash out I got in me. I don't have no other level because I already been cussing niggas out. And
I haven't gotten to the cussing people out part.
Yeah. So my only option is prison.
You right.
My only option, I'm gonna start pistol whipping niggas and hitting licks. Because what other options do I have? Like,
you right.
Just again, for me personally, that ain't everybody's story.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're right. I can see that shit.
Personally, it's like, because like I said, bullshit aside, life is good. So if you fuck with me now, when I'm this calm, knowing everything I got going on, and I got this, if you try to fuck with any of this piece I got here, I swear to God, it won't even be a war. Like, it's just anarchy out this bitch. I'm gonna take you the fuck out. I'm gonna go about my day.
I feel like I have the potential to get there, but I see myself in such a like, no, you can never do that shit type
bullshit.
But I know that it's possible.
Yeah.
I know that it's very possible. The way that I've been looking at people and telling people to leave me the fuck alone, like, I just feel like,
Cause like, why is you bothering me? And not even like, why is you bothering me? Like, why are you over here? I'm not doing
shit. Like, I'm literally not even calling you over here, not telling the vibes.
Yeah,
like, I'm not like, hey, come over here, fuck with me. No,
I didn't even look your
like,
way, and somehow you managed to tiptoe your ass over. Tiptoe the fuck the hell. Like, leave me the fuck alone. It's just how I've been feeling. And it's not to anybody in particular. No. It's nothing happening. It's just like,
life in general. Like,
I have enough peace of mind to regulate in this space. I don't have the capacity for anything else. And if you're feeling that way, if you're the type of person that's like, literally, I can't take nothing else on, you need to articulate that. You need to tell people, like, bro, I can't take that shit on. I can't. My favorite words are, I do not have the capacity to take that on right now. I say it at work. I say it in my household. I say it with family. I don't have the capacity to take that on. I don't have the financial capacity. If I need to put a little bit of, like, additional shit in there, I don't have the capacity as far as my intelligence is concerned to learn anything new for you right now. Bitch, you got to go Google it. Don't ask me shit. If it's not within the realm of what I already know, don't ask me to take on anything else, bitch. Do it yourself. Make this a DIY project. Don't even call me about it. I don't even want to know how it turns out. What the fuck you come over here for? That's just how I've been feeling as of late. Do it yourself. DIY this dick in your mouth. Low key. Anyway.
You saying that? I'm just like, I am gonna text these people back and be like, thanks for reaching out, I guess. Maybe if this was like 4 years ago, 3 years ago, I would be all on board. But it's not.
Yeah.
Please do not contact me anymore because I'm not interested. Like,
what are you talking to me for? Why are you speaking to me?
I don't care if the rules change, the laws change, whatever. I don't care.
I don't even give a fuck if your mind
I'm
changed.
not even the same person. I'm not even the same person that you don't know me.
Somebody said something the other day on social media, and that just resonated with me. They said that the reason why a lot of people, why you tend to fall out with people, specifically like family members, close friends, is because they're losing the version of you that they're so used to having. And because they don't know how to articulate how that feels, and they don't know how to deal with the new you, because the new you has boundaries, and it's not even necessarily towards them. It's just like when you grow as a person that's not growing is going to take your growth personal, because now you're trying to leave me, bitch. Like, now you trying to the parts of you that I could abuse, the parts of you that I could take advantage of, even the parts of you that I could have fun with, I'm losing it, because now you don't find the same shit funny. Now you don't find the same shit. Like, we can't trauma bond no more. So now you don't fuck with me. Right.
And that was a part of the downloads too.
See?
Like, I have grown, and if I were to go back, what have you done? I know that you have not been on the, I don't expect you to be on the same journey as me, but I know that the relationship that I had wished that we had before all of this had transpired is still not going to be something that I gain.
Yeah.
Even if I do what y'all want me to do. So I don't want that anymore. I don't want the relationship anymore. I'm not taking what you can give me either, because it's not good enough.
Yeah, your here nigga damn is not good enough for me.
Because if I was to do that shit, y'all be pissed the fuck off. Y'all will be so hurt. And you're gonna be hurt because
either fucking way you're gonna be hurt, but I would rather you be hurt because I decided to choose me rather than you
both
be hurt.
Both of us be hurt because I'm wishing that you would do something that I know that you don't have the capacity to do.
And I'm still trying, and because now I'm back in a situation where now I'm uncomfortable because I still want to grow, but I've reverted back to something. So now new me and old me is beefing yet the fuck again, when I was just at a point where I was making peace with leaving old me behind. I done
put myself in a big ass cycle.
And I think that's what we were kind of talking about when we were saying, like, some people can't come with you.
Yes.
When you start growing, you will lose relationships, you lose friendships. People have lost their jobs. Like, it might seem so minor in the beginning because you don't even recognize the little, like, innuendos or the slight, like, passive aggression that people put towards you when you start changing. But it's like, bro, at the end of the day, you could kiss my ass for real. Like, you really could, because where I'm going, you don't fit in. We talked about that once before, where we get into new spaces and then you try to bring people from your old space into your new space, and then those people don't get along with that person, but the only person that's taking it personal is the motherfucker who's not on a healing journey, or who's not growing, because they're taking the shit that's happening as some type of, like, personal jab. Mm-hmm. It's not personal. It's just like, for instance, when we talk about personal growth, I have friends that aren't on personal growth journeys. Like, they chilling with it yet. It's not to say that they're not growing. It's just that they're at a part of their life where they just chilling at the moment. There's a difference in that versus when you're growing as a person and this motherfucker ain't even thought about it. Because the person that's not really doing shit right now, we ain't even really kicking it like that. Like, we might, go grab a couple drinks or something like that, and our conversation is very, like, you feel me, pop culture-ish, or, what's happening in the day-to-day. But when I bring up, like, my goals and what they doing, oh, that's dope, that's what's up, how can I support? They still care. The motherfucker who's not growing won't even want to talk about your goals.
They'll start talking about themselves. Yeah, I started.
And they be lying like a motherfucker. Yeah, girl, because I started going. Nothing pissed me off more when, as of recent, I had, like, it wasn't a download, it was just my intuition clicking. About somebody was talking to me about how they decided they were going to go back to therapy. And so every now and then when I would talk to this person, they would say, like, oh yeah, and I talked to my therapist, or I talked to my counselor, or I talked to my this, I talked to my that. But then I would have conversations with them, like, 2 or 3 days later, where the therapist counselor conversation should have helped to gauge the conversation that we having right now. So I'm like, bitch, you not only did you not do anything, you didn't talk to your therapist or your counselor. You couldn't have, because we wouldn't be having this conversation. There's no way we could have, because you literally just told me what the resolution of that conversation was 2 days ago. But now we're talking about the problem. I'm confused. Lying to me about therapy, lying to me about counseling is insane.
It's nasty work.
And lying in general is insane, but lying to somebody who's actively working on themselves and who is strengthening their discernment, I see right through you.
Work.
I see right through you. And that's why everybody can't come with you, because imagine me growing as a person, actually talking to a therapist and a counselor, and then you're just, like, falsifying shit. So now I'm talking to you about resolution and shit like that, and you don't even get it. And now as I grow,
it's kind of like you have to keep backtracking for somebody else.
and I'm not doing that. I don't even like. I
We've talked about that.
You know, like that irritates the fuck out of me. Where I feel like, oh, I'm growing. Oh, let me come down a couple pegs and get this bitch. Like, eventually, you gotta grow on your own.
Yeah.
And you gotta grow alongside me on your own shit.
Yeah.
We on two different journeys, but we right there. You feel me? Like right next to each other. Maybe we're a few steps behind each other in certain areas. But you ain't gotta be like, bitches, you coming, like, come the fuck on. It's more like you good back there? Like, what's going on in your neck of the woods? Is you cool? Right. Versus somebody being like, bitch, every time I turn around, bitch, you doing something and you so fucking far ahead. Or relationships, you know, like, and now this bitch want to start going to the gym. Now this bitch want to start getting her hair done. Now this nigga want to go to therapy. Now this nigga want to get a better job. Fuck you think he is? It's like,
why would you be upset about that?
Some people really be hating on people progression.
That is fucking insane. That's nasty work.
Tell me you don't know a motherfucker who be laying with their enemy. Come on. Be sleeping with their opposition. Be sleeping with the op. Girl.
Nasty work.
Nasty work.
That's the title of the episode, by the way.
That's
said
nasty
it like
work.
5 times. That is very nasty.
People lay with their opposition all the time. People be sleeping with the enemy. Absolutely not.
Is this the... Okay, no. I was about to say, God damn it, they done text me again. Let me just send the text message right now. But yeah.
I was going to say, we could definitely take a commercial break to cut somebody out via text. I even play the music. Hit the Doug's theme song.
So with having to leave people behind, you got to stop sugarcoating your feelings too.
Oh yeah, like
bitch, you're actually holding me back. Like, or it's like they tell you something and they really excited about it, and it's literally like nothing to be excited about.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Nothing that improves their life. Nothing that benefits you either. And you're just like, so I'm supposed to clap for that?
Right. What are we doing? I've learned that you got to let your intrusive thoughts win. When it comes to being authentic with people, genuinely authentic, you have to because you're not having that thought for no reason. I'm not saying be a bitch. I'm not saying, like, for instance, somebody come to you and be like, yeah, yo, I just finished my certification. Don't be like, oh, don't nigga, you should have did that. Like, don't be a hater. That's not fair. That's not what we're talking about. I'm talking about shit where you be like, yeah, yo, I finished my probation program. Like, yeah, that's dope. Stop committing crimes. Like, don't talk to me about...
So this gonna be the last probation, right? Like, that you gotta finish, huh?
Don't come to me and say shit like this isn't something you should have been doing. Yeah, y'all decided to, like, you feel me, really work on the relationship with my kids after I've been telling you, asking you, where the fuck is your kids at? Like, it's just certain things where I'm not going to congratulate you when I know that you should have been doing it. I started paying my child support again. You should have been doing it.
Would you like a fucking cookie?
I started wiping front to back. You should have been doing that. I'm just saying.
You were finally tired of smelling yourself?
So it's like the intrusive thought is going to be that. So you finally got tired of smelling yourself, huh? Sometimes you have to just say it. Sometimes
I have started cussing at, like, not cussing at people, but more so like when somebody says something and I know that they complain a lot, I'd be like, well, what the hell do you want me to do about it? Like, what are you going to do about that?
I feel like that's what makes genuine friendships. I feel like that's what makes genuine acquaintanceships. When you say the shit that's on your mind. Like, first of all, I don't have no homeboys that did be dads, but if any of my homeboys wasn't raising their kids and then all of a sudden came to me like, yeah, yo, I decided to start raising my kid, I'm not going to be like, that's good for you. Y'all be like, well, what the fuck was you doing before this? What the fuck all of a sudden made you be like, no, like, now it's time for me to take care of my kids? Like, I don't. We're not doing that. We're not. You just have to let the intrusive thought. If you want to have genuine friendships, I feel like if you really want for the conversations that you have with people to be genuinely authentic, you have to be okay with cussing a motherfucker out. You got it. Natasha will tell you. I will wild the fuck. I don't give a fuck who this. I will cuss my grandmother out. Like,
whether it was in a reading or her just reading me for filth on her own, I'd be like,
I cuss my father out like every other day. Really, my father calls me and he'd be like, you know, and I wanted to do this and I wanted, and I'm like, and that's not what the fuck we doing. We're not doing that. Cause my father is a loose cannon. I do get my temper from my dad. My dad has kicked the stop sign out of cement before. Like, this nigga be angry as fuck. Once that switch is clicked, he's a ticking time bomb. So sometimes I really be like having to talk this nigga off a ledge like he a homeboy. And I love to have that relationship with my dad because he doesn't take it personal. But there are times where, like, even when he at work, a motherfucker will try him and it's like, you got a gun on your hip. You gotta chill. Like, you really have to chill. Not saying that he wanna, you feel me, shoot a nigga immediately, but like, you already gone in the head. Like, we know it's a couple screws loose. Motherfucker, hold on to the little bit of screws you got. We're not gonna let people bring us out of our character. He'd be like, yeah, you right. I know I'm right, motherfucker. We not doing this. I've had to cuss my mother out in a couple situations when it come to my little sister. And when I say cuss, we don't mean like literally like, what the fuck is you doing? But to take a tone with somebody, like, my mother be like, your little sister, and I'm like, is she still a person? She's still a teenager. You still gotta let that. You gotta let that happen. Like, you keep trying to, and sometimes they be like, you, what the fuck, like, bitch.
Who you talking to?
But
I'm talking to you.
They get it. They get it. She gets it. When I talk to her crazy, like, I talk to people crazy because I love you.
Yeah.
That's my love language, is talking to a motherfucker crazy. I talk to crackheads crazy on the street. Motherfucker, I'm trying to get clean. All right, motherfucker, well, ain't no reason for you to be out here asking for money if you're not going to take that shit and go to some rehab or something. Fuck you want my couple dollars for? You gotta be okay.
That takes energy. And you wouldn't put that energy into anybody that you didn't give a fuck
about. And it takes bravery. Do you know how fucking brave you gotta be to speak your mind?
That's setting a boundary, to be honest.
Because people will try to punch you in your motherfucking mouth. I'm not saying that I just get away with this shit. Like, motherfuckers want to cuss me the fuck back out all the time. Okay. But that's fine. Because what you can't walk around and say is that I didn't tell you how the fuck I felt. I didn't speak my mind.
I never knew.
Yo, no, the fuck you did. Shit. I don't know how the fuck you didn't know. Because if I don't say it, the way I treat you also says a lot too. Like, I go ghost on a motherfucker in a heartbeat. You start pissing me off and I'm talking to you. You don't hear me. You keep doing stupid shit. I stop coming around immediately. Damn, I ain't heard from you. And you won't. Damn, where the fuck you been? Minding my business? Damn, that's crazy. But I thought we were so-and-so. Nah, because you was acting fucking stupid. You was acting weird. Damn, yo, you could have said something. I did. Multiple times. But when you say something, when I said, and I'm the type of motherfucker, I'll quote myself. I got
receipts.
I'll put that shit on the shirt. Like,
I be having receipts now.
Don't piss me the fuck off.
Please don't.
When I be having to let a motherfucker go, like, when I cut people off, a lot of the time, I be having, like, exit interviews with a motherfucker. I want you to know why this ain't working. And I'll even give you a chance to not necessarily plead your case, but speak your piece. Like, tell me how the fuck you feel.
But this will be the last time.
I love saying, like, and I hear everything you saying, and this will be the last time we talk about this, because we will never speak again. And I'm not, you could be as angry as you fucking want. You feel me? You could feel how you feel. I don't know what to tell you. I don't want to be fucking bothered with you no more because you're stupid. And I can't be around stupid. Being stupid is dangerous. It's really dangerous to be stupid nowadays. And there's a lot of stupid people out here. Please don't, no, because people are losing their life. People is getting pregnant. People is fucking getting tattoos. Like, just doing permanent shit. That just, that would, Not being stupid like that. Can't be part of my motherfucking community.
I didn't know that I had skipped this one up here.
What happened?
Vibes don't lie like a mouth.
Say like that part true. There when you existing as a human being, just your overall authenticity. Sometimes my mouth don't have to say it. The way that I overall treat you says everything. If I fuck with you, I show up. If I don't fuck with you, you don't see me.
Yeah.
If I think you did, I done had a funeral for you in my head, and then that's it. Sorry to that man. Sorry to that woman. We are grieving the life of. We are celebrating the life of which we once had that we no longer have, bitch. Die. The fuck?
Yeah.
And that's it. Like,
that's really it.
That's like... it. That's like when you send them text messages, end it with, and if you have to die, bitch, die. Like, bye. When you send a text message back, I want you to find a real good picture of them and be like, in the celebration of our relationship, and then put when you first met them and then today's date. We are honoring the life of this relationship because you got me fucked up. Benediction by You Got Me Fucked. Deacon, You Got Me Fucked Up. Benediction song, Whole World Got Me Fucked Up by Glorilla. The fuck? Have a good life. Bye. Over there. True. You feel me? Over there. Like you said, for you to try to come back into my life and do what with me? And do what with this new version when you don't even know this hoe? And then when you get to know her, now you don't like the bitch because she too outspoken. Because she cussed. Oh, because the bitch smoke weed. When you find out what I do behind closed. Wait till you find out how I be popping this puss. You really not going to like me, bitch. Wait till you find out. Wait till you find out that I like bitches. Oh my God, you're going to fucking have...
That's really the thing. I'm just like, y'all will never accept me for who I am. And I really just... Everybody that I've lost there has been somebody way better that has replaced them, and please leave me alone.
Now go about your life. Go spread that puss somewhere else. Go spread your wings and go die over there.
Talk to somebody else that might care.
My mother's favorite saying is, bitch, if you don't go in the corner and die some fucking way, I swear to God, and I live by that. If you don't go in the corner and fucking die somewhere, leave me alone. And she mean it though. She mean it like literally leave this earth. Like a lot of the time I mean it and like just let this relationship die out. My mother means go in the corner go to hell and like literally close your mouth and hold your nose and fucking die.
Perish.
That's
let your family have a funeral for you.
Literally.
In real life.
Cause you got me fucked up. You do. You got my mother is the epitome of you got me fucked up. And I love that about her. I love it. She don't give a fuck. And I love that has been instilled in me. And I know we were talking not too long ago where we were just talking about family, and you text me the other day about like thanking me for like my family kind of like, accepting. And I'm like, one, we look too much alike for them not to. But two, they just really enjoy you. And I told you, I
appreciate that.
If there's ever a time where you feel in a certain type of way, specifically in what you're talking about, because my mother grew up the same way. If you need somebody to reinstill in you, like, girl, no, tell them go over there in the fucking corner and fucking die, bitch. Like, she'll give you the verbiage. She'll text it. She'll tell you. She's like, what you need, a script? You want me to call them? Because I'll call them to cuss them the fuck out. Because you're not going to get on her fucking nerves. You can hire my mother for free to cuss people out. You know how Tia Kemp be cussing people out? My mother likes to just cuss people out.
It's her pleasure. She
literally, like, she wake up in the morning, 4:00 in the morning, she talked to God. That's the first person she talked, and then she just start cussing niggas out. She lived by it. I'm gonna start a business for her specifically. BK's cuss out service. Yes. That's gonna be some good shit, friend. I'm telling you, you need like a counseling session on how to cuss a motherfucker out. Come on, mother. You want a motherfucker shot? You know who to call.
For sure.
Give him a phone. Just saying. That's why I like it. I got the beauty and I got the bronze. I got the cuss out and I got the crash out. It's in me. It's not on me. It's in me. It's who I'm as a person. And then you all over there like, I don't want to. And I'm like, take this essence. Take some of this. Take some of it off of me. Period. For you I'm telling you, when you start cussing motherfuckers, you gonna feel a chill down your spine. You gonna be like, ooh, that felt good. It's like busting a good nut. You be like, oh, fuck. Oh, and I told him go fucking die in the corner somewhere. Oh, it's like busting a good nut. I swear to God.
I deleted this post that I was going to put in my close friends of me eating this damn beef patty yesterday. The way that it made my whole body feel after I had smoked, basically it would be like that. Like that first bite into that beef patty was like,
it's nothing better than when you get high and then you bite food for the first time. That's a big bet conversation for me. Everyone in my community won't look like me. Amen.
Amen. So today at the MCA program,
yes,
I realized like I was talking to this white lady, and how I got into the conversation with them is, me, my ADHD, my ears be perking up. They were talking about shrooms, and I was like, me, when it's a topic that I like, I gotta get in on this. So I was throwing my stuff away, and I was like, yes, actually, I agree with that. And I was throwing my stuff away, and the other lady was just like, if you want to come sit over here, it's space. So I was sitting with them, and we were talking about mushrooms, peyote, ayahuasca, MDMA, and I was just like, I love when people just want to talk drugs. It's weird, but it's just like
let's talk about drugs.
About the fucking drugs and what they have done for you. Like I want to know, because I want to do the shit too. Like I mean, my only fear is the come down afterwards, but like the shit that I be taking, I'm just like, I've never had a bad come down. Like there's nothing like a feeling of like crashing or like, oh my God, I need to do that again because I don't feel happy with my life. It's always like I learned. Cool, let's keep it moving.
When you know how to safely do drugs, because like, we're not the weed, the MDMA pipeline. Like that's not what we're saying. You gradually take these drugs over time, but you do your research and you learn. Like you said,
and to be honest, I took edibles once, did shrooms. Like, I'm a shroomy, for sure. Like, it wasn't like I'm taking weed and then, let me get into these shrooms. It was like I took these edibles, had fucking psychosis, was laying on the fucking floor in the bathroom because I was just like, I'm so hot. It was cold. And I was like, all right, I'm not doing that shit no more. Went to work, got the shrooms from the nigga because he was talking about DMT and seeing God, and I was
Yeah.
like, I want to see God too.
I do want to
And
do
then
DMT.
boom.
I do want
And
to
now
do
I'm a
some
shroom.
DMT. See,
I'm a shroom head.
mushrooms are.
Which I
never mind.
found some more in my stash box, and I was like, oh.
It's getting cold outside. I might have to cover. It's something, girl. It's something about a good mushroom trip. I swear for God.
So
Yes.
with my community not looking like me, I exchanged numbers with the lady because
Okay.
she was just like, hell yeah, because we were talking about shrooms and everything that is done for us, and she
Yeah.
was talking about how she was queer and how she was poly and
Oh,
stuff
that's right
like
up your
that. And-
motherfucking alley.
exactly. And I was like, it's speaking to my Libra heart for real.
Yeah.
But I was just like, wow, like my community literally won't always look like me.
Yeah.
Like, and with the whole, I know since the election, people are just like, we're leaving everybody that don't look like.
Girl, bye.
This one post that I saw, they were talking about them blue fucking wristbands and shit, and they was just like, you don't get to choose that you're an ally. I get to choose who's an ally to me.
And that's it.
And that's what I realized in that moment. I was like,
Yeah.
I get to choose her as my ally. She is like real down to earth,
Yeah.
real. Like, we're sitting up here talking about random shit. I done like, we spilling out our whole fucking life stories about not talking to family, letting
Yeah.
people go, growing, people not growing with us,
Yeah.
and having to let them go. And I'm just like, I don't know this lady from a fucking box of fucking
Drugs
crayons.
do, when you are around a certain group of people who also do drugs, these conversations happen so quick.
Yes.
Because there
And
is
I
a
love
certain, yes, it's a certain level of vulnerability. First of all, there's a certain level of vulnerability when you do drugs
When
anyway.
there are people taking it for the right fucking reasons,
That-
because
that
there are
part.
people that do shrooms that we know where I would never have that type of fucking conversation with
Oh,
them,
hell no. There are certain people
because I can't
who-
take them seriously in life in general.
and they also are having
Doing
these
too much.
bad trips. Like their trips are, they're trying to escape
They're
something,
trying too hard.
and it triggers the fuck out of them, and that's why their trips don't go as
Mhm.
planned. You can't just
Now
be
you
out
over here
this
crashing
bitch
out.
doing drugs. You have to be out here intentionally doing drugs. Like, and I always bring up crackheads. Y'all know me. Somebody crackhead. I feel like even
I feel
sometimes
like they
crackheads be
borderline
intentionally
crackhead.
doing fucking drugs. Like,
I feel like they borderline crackhead, but you know.
yeah,
whatever.
no, I feel like anybody who, if you are, huh?
You know what I'm talking about.
Say it again. Ah, no, you hold on.
Like that.
When I tell
Are
you,
okay?
girl, I'm coming down your block.
Don't fucking do
When I
it.
tell you I'm coming down your block, because I've been peeping, and since that whole situation, I had
Everybody
already
has
peeped shit.
changed.
But when I
how
tell
they
you I
feel.
have been peeping shit, that whole situation, I'm like, you're a crackhead. You're a crackhead, and they need to keep certain shit locked up around you.
The intuition was intuition in the first
Immediately.
time we met, and
Immediately. And now
I
there's,
don't feel bad about it.
no, and there's a distance that I feel like everyone's taking, to be quite fucking honest with you. But that's neither here nor there.
I hope they crash out over it.
That's
And
just
get
the
some
whole, and again, that whole, like, your community won't look like, it won't always look like you.
Mhm.
Our community of people look way different than I ever could have imagined
Yeah.
having a community of people.
Different ages, different.
Different lifestyles, different all types of shit. But
Mhm.
the several things we have in common is, one, niggas is going to smoke some weed. You feel me? We're going to have a good time. There's going to be good vibes, but we can also have genuine conversations. I know who I can have deep conversations with, and I know where I got to keep it surface level. And I'm thankful for that. My community doesn't always have to be some deep, intricate
Mhm.
shit. I got some niggas who all I can do is smoke weed, get drunk,
Yeah.
and shake ass around them. That's okay.
And that's okay.
That's
There's levels
okay.
to community too. And it's, I wouldn't even call it levels. There's just compartments in your
And that's how community should be. Just like you live in a community, you don't know everything that going on in your neighbor's house, but you still like to go over there and have a cookout
Mhm.
every now and then. Still like to go kick it with a
I miss
motherfucker.
that.
And the deeper you get into these relationships with these people, the more you get to know them. You start staying in their houses. You start meeting their kids. You meet their spouse. Different things. Like, I don't know. I just think I find it real funny when everybody of a community look alike. There's a bunch of yes men. There's a bunch of yes women. You all are
No, I'm finna
dressing the
disagree.
same. Like,
I'm finna
yeah.
disagree.
Like when everybody like, oh, where's we trying to go? It's for instance, I'll use our Discord community for example. When we go on trips, if 13 people want to go ATV riding and 4 people want to go moonshine tasting,
That's
13
okay.
people going ATV riding and 4 people go moonshine tasting.
Nobody
It's
has
not
to change.
fuck the ATV riders and fuck that's
Yeah.
weird. But there are friendship groups, there are communities of people where it's something as simple as that.
Yeah.
Why can't we all agree on what to do? Why can't, because not everybody wants to do the same thing. And that's so okay.
Everybody chilling. At the end of the day,
and that's
everybody's
it.
chilling.
Everybody wants to come home and fellowship with one another. Everybody has different
and
interests.
smoke and eat.
And that's the part that fucking matters. Is having similar interests, is having some of the same interests, but not being interested in all of the same things. Not having the same. I have friends with, and I'm gonna bring it up, I have friends with different political backgrounds than me. I don't hate my fucking friends.
Yeah.
My friends, because the thing about it is, my friends don't support the person. You see what I'm saying? The person that I have made friends with, specifically like in this election, do not support the person. It's not the person that they ride behind. They're not a part of this cultish bullshit. There are policies and shit in place from different parties that they just fuck with. That does not make your homie a bad person.
Yeah.
The person that's bad is the motherfucker that's like, yeah, I'm with the R word shit. I'm with the controlling people's body shit. I'm with this. I'm with that. Like, no. Not everything that happens with the fucking Democratic Party. Everybody wasn't fucking with that. Certain shit you just don't want. I don't want you giving all my motherfucking money away to all the different countries. While I do want y'all to assist people, because I do think that that's the whole point of America. Don't get me wrong. It ain't no fucking reason why them motherfuckers got more bread than we do, when the bread came from over here. So again, just because we have different viewpoints on shit does not make my friend a bad person. Doesn't make my community member a bitch ass nigga. It just, we see things different. And I hate the fact that people be falling out about shit like that. When you are so fucking uneducated that you can't see the perspective of somebody else, you will always lack community. You will always lack genuine support, because you care about the surface level shit. I'm not saying that politics is surface level shit. That's that aside. I'm saying when it's something that's different, it's like the color of their skin, their hair color, their background, where they come from, where they grew up. Like, I'ma hold that shit against you when we supposed to be growing together. You on a healing journey just like I am. Who the fuck am I to judge you?
Yeah.
The fuck? I got my own shit going on. I'm in a glass house. I'm looking in your glass house. I'm like, let me throw this stone real quick. That's petty. That's so fucking
It's finna
petty.
hit your window before it hit theirs.
And like, come on, let's be real. You need like 2-3 white people in your community anyway. Like, white people know where to party. They know where all like the different festivals and shit that black people we ain't even privy to. Ain't nobody even told us about. White people be putting us on to some of the craziest shit, and it's because they got access to shit we don't. You need like 2-3 white. I think I got 3 white people number in my phone. They my 3 white people. That's it.
Like the fact that you can actually do ayahuasca in the United States as long as it's under a church.
That's it.
How would I have found that out?
That's it.
Look.
Because it's supposed to be considered a closed practice.
Yeah, like a sacred thing. Yeah.
But you can make a church. You can make a church of anything.
I know.
And incorporate it and call it a day. And then it's the tax write-off. I told you, I'm going to start a cult. Y'all heard it here first.
Bring back genuine fights. Put the guns and phones down.
I want people to start smacking the shit out of each other again, but I don't want to see it unless I'm there. Like, I feel like
I want to hear about it later.
I feel like a lot of the reason why people are dying is like we were talking earlier, is because it's from embarrassment. Like, it's because somebody caught the ass whooping and now it's gone viral, or now it's gone. I don't feel like you should be posting fights, but I do feel like you say some crazy shit about me. You fuck my baby father. I got a problem with that. Like, come on, catch this fade real quick.
Catch the friendly fade.
That's it.
Because that's all it is.
You was talking shit about me. I'm going to punch the shit out you. Go about your fucking day.
We going to fight, and then we keep it moving.
Why is you pulling your guns out?
People don't always have to die.
I remember seeing a fight in high school where 2 niggas was fighting, and after the fight, they dapped each other up and went about their day. I've heard that
several times.
I remember, like, actively watching niggas fight and be like, yo, good fight, yo, and, like, elbow it. And then the next day at school, like, big up each other. Sit at the same table and break bread with each other. I miss that.
Remember when Mayor Brandon Scott was just like, yeah, we should bring that
nigga be saying anything.
He was saying that we should, what was he saying? To open up like a boxing,
yes,
and then like let people hash it out there.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, hell yeah, but like you gotta have their people not be there.
Yeah,
because now niggas is mad like, oh shit, you lost that fight, what you want to do about it, homie? Like,
that's another
I don't
thing.
want to do shit about it, and now you doing too much of this, and now I'm angry
because now
I feel
y'all
like I
hyping
need
me
to
up. What
now I feel
say?
like I need to
calm down. You gotta calm down. Damn.
now I feel like I need to shoot the nigga because everybody done seen me
now
get
you
my
hyping me up. Yeah, now you
sweat.
trying to make it seem like I'm a bitch ass nigga because I lost that fight. Like, bro,
Like, people lose fights. It's okay.
Sometimes I'm not as quick on my feet. Sometimes nigga gonna put you to sleep. Bow, now you out. That's it.
Professional boxers and wrestlers don't shoot each other after their fucking fights, and they be like pissed the fuck off sometimes.
I'm talking about bloody. Motherfucker, you just broke my nose.
MMA fighters.
You kicked me in my motherfucker. Bitch, you kicked my earlobe off my head, and you think I'm just supposed to play that shit cool?
You got fucking cauliflower ear now because of this nigga.
Lump, I'm talking actual titty on your head. That's all the more reason to beat, literally, the pistol whip the shit out you after this fight. And we literally go back. And I'm not talking about, at the professional level. There are MMA fighters that be fighting for sport. Like, they just be in a ring fighting. They don't shoot each other after the match. People have lost self-control. And they've lost what it means to lose. This whole everybody gotta be a winner shit is I feel like also contributes to a lot of that. But it is that personal embarrassment. If you get your ass beat, you get your ass beat, yo. Like, go about your fucking life. Like, stop playing with me.
I feel like it's also like it ties into that fear of rejection too. Like people do so much shit because they got rejected. Niggas be shooting bitches out here because they didn't get the fucking phone number, or because she said she had a boyfriend, or because she lied to you and said, here's my number, and you called it and her phone didn't ring. Like, are you fucking okay?
Men are frightening. Can we stop acting like... Now, don't get me wrong. A nigga don't put no motherfucking fear in my heart. But at the end of the day, y'all big as shit. Like, even the little ones. Y'all got hella strength. Y'all walk around fucking facial hair. You walk around just big. Like, you have a testosterone. It's just fuming through your fucking body. You got this dick between your legs. Like, bro, that's intimidating to a woman, no matter who you are. So it's like, maybe I don't want to give you my number. Also, y'all don't come with the best of lines when you first meet us. Like, it's not like, hey, how you doing, beautiful?
Especially
no more. It's like, bitch, what's
social
up?
Media.
With your fine fucking ass, I should fuck the shit out you. Like, that's not how you speak to people. I remember a man walked up to me in the club once, drunk. I was at a bar, drunk as fuck. This motherfucker walked up behind me and said, wear your big ass out. Not no hello, not nothing. Wear your big ass out. And then when he finally saw my face, he was like, you look like Jill Scott. I'm stuck calling you Jilly from Philly. Jilly, wear your big ass out. He was like 54, maybe 55. Because when I told him how old I was, he was like, I got a daughter in medical school right now. I'm putting her through medical school. I got trucks. I got this, I got that. I'll take you home. I'll fuck the shit out you. Pulled all this money out, paid the tab. That don't make my coochie wet. If anything, I was taken aback because I'm like, first of all.
You just said you was going to wear my big ass out. That can be in more ways than one. Like, you could be me. You could mean that you want to fight my ass.
You feel me? Now, in my mind, I already knew what type of time he was on. Because, like I said, a nigga don't put no fear in my heart.
But it's still like, what the fuck?
Because I'll flirt with a motherfucking back just as heavy. I'll wear your big ass. Boy, I'll tear the motherfucking dick off your body parts. You better stop playing with me. Like, I think quick on my feet like that. Because I don't want anybody to ever think they got one up on me.
They can intimidate you.
I size up every fucking body. Like, I had a big bitch in a fucking bar once. That bitch was big. She had a broken foot. I'll never forget at Kimmy's. The bitch told me, she said, come over here, bitch, and sit on my lap. And I sat down. I said, what you want, big mama? And she was like, I want to take care of you. I want to take you out. I'm going to fly you and my bitch. Her girl was sitting right there. I'm going to fly you my bitch out. We're going to have a threesome in Vegas. We're going to have us a good motherfucking time. You know what I told her? I said, oh, baby, I got to work tomorrow. Literally, right up under her chin hairs. You feel me? Baby, you cute. I love what you saying. But, baby, I got to work tomorrow. Bitch, I'll take care of you. I said, baby, you can't afford me. And I walked off. That's it. You got to size up. Because people will be intimidating. Yeah. Y'all can't expect for us to just want to give you the pussy or feel like, oh, let me give him my number. Y'all are intimidating as fuck. From the jump. Y'all are creepy. So, like, lead with that.
Decency.
You feel me? Motherfuckers was like, man or bear. Bear. Every time. Every fucking Yogi the bear, big ass bear, polar bear.
Nigga, when we was at the fucking cabins, there was bears there. And we saw them. They was outside when we was outside.
The most they took was a bag of charcoal.
They was looking at us. They was looking at us. We was looking at them. They said, what's this?
And took it and ran with it. Meanwhile, the motherfucker would have came in. Fuck y'all over here doing? What y'all in the hot tub? Let me get in. Let me take my clothes off. Get in. Some bitch. They be too forward, man.
Too fucking much.
They be too forward. That's
like,
why.
are you okay?
Y'all gotta stop acting like y'all not intimidating as fuck. That's why when it come to y'all be beefing with each other, like y'all, I get it. But leave me the fuck out of it. Y'all are scary. And stop acting like y'all not.
Speaking of which celebrities would you pop?
Yes, let's do specifically male celebrities. I want to punch. If y'all had a soft spot, I would bang you right in your shit. I would like dent your shit in a little bit. Charlemagne the God. Joe Biden, Rudy Giuliani, the mayor of New York.
Oh shit!
I just something about
Why
him.
is
I
he
don't like
like
his
that?
fucking face. What's the senator of Texas? Ted Cruz, bitch ass nigga. I
Yeah.
want to punch him in his soft spot. Donnie Boy, I want to. Oh my god, I want to knock that toupee off that motherfucking. Oh, fucking Oompa Loompa.
We love him, but I want to pop him because why the fuck he ain't come and save us yet? Bernie. I'm gonna fight him. Yes, I want to fight him now because where the fuck was you at?
You know what
this
Bernie
year?
said? I think Bernie
said, "I'm letting y'all go to your own demise. I can't do
Bernie
this.
said,
I'm finna die."
I can't save y'all.
He said, "I'm going to die in the White House. I can't."
He said, y'all not gonna execute me. I only got like 5 years left. Bernie said, leave me the fuck alone. Motherfucking Jimmy Pesto on Bob's Burgers. The
real one.
The
The
voice
real
of him.
one.
What
Fucking
the fuck was you doing?
January
Staging a coup.
6er.
Soft spot. Swear to God. Soft spot. That's a pretty decent list. Who else? Stephen A. Smith. It's just his face. I don't like it. The guy from ESPN. Where he be like, we don't care. It's his face. I just want. It just looks so beatable. I just want to beat on him.
You said Lil Baby.
No, I love Lil Baby. Shout out that nigga. That's me. I'm in this bitch at TP. I'm with this bitch before Trey. I love him. Da Baby. I want to punch him in his soft spot.
Da Baby. My bad.
Kodak Black.
No.
My name Kodak.
He's
Black,
trying to do better.
But I don't know. He was just popping perkies on Casa and that shit. That's why I want to punch him in his soft spot. Because I feel like he was doing good. That motherfucker threw the perky up in the air and caught it with his mouth. Come on.
That's why he was sitting there.
That's why I want to punch him in his soft spot. Cause come on, Kodak. I love you. My name Kodak Black, but when they see me, I'm white. That's why. Orlando Brown, I want to punch him in his soft spot
because he need to shut the fuck up.
Girl.
And why is you acting like this?
There's just something about him. Like, I love him, but like, come on.
DJ Envy.
Oh yeah, no. I want to punch him in the soft spot with the back of a hammer.
R. Kelly, of course.
Oh.
Trey Songz.
I want to punch Trey Songz in his chest. Like, I hope he got asthma. I want to hit him in the lung. So he be like, who are you? He just pissed me off real bad.
Who else? You said all the ones.
Let me think about any that have passed on. You know what I mean? I be want to dig motherfuckers up, punch them in their face. All the old presidents. George Washington specifically, because fuck you. Because what the fuck was you doing? Yeah, I think that's about it.
Nixon.
I want to
because he's the reason why.
I want to make
so many
mountains,
fucking
and
things.
I want to put his big ass nostril down it and rub his head in it. Like the war on drugs, motherfucker. You is the reason why the war is on the drugs, bitch.
The nigga that was over the shit. The nigga that fuck. I do not remember his name. The nigga that was locking up the Black Panthers.
Oh, he could get it. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, he could get it. Any officer in any viral black case where the black person died for no reason, soft spot.
The nigga that killed Trayvon Martin.
Soft spot. George Zimmerman, I want to hit him in his soft spot with a mallet.
Why the fuck are you still alive?
I want to dent his shit in like when a cake deflate in the I want his shit to be like one of them when Louise Coochie Copy, they put it in the oven and his face was all fucked up like that. So I want to hit his ass. Cause bitch. Jimmy Pesto, like just Jimmy Pesto and doing one fucking month.
The animated version.
Yeah,
because he be getting on my fucking nerves.
Cause the fuck you just come over, Bob just trying to live a good life. You just come over there.
You know you want to be his friend.
First of all, I was watching it. Remember we got off the phone yesterday? So total sidebar. Tina got the bops, okay? This was a karaoke episode. They did an open mic night.
Yeah, I saw the little clip of it.
Girl, she was jamming. She was motherfucking jamming. She said, I want to put a face on your butt and then kiss it. I want to put a star on your butt and then wish it. I want to build a house on your butt and then visit. I want to put an E on your butt. It's explicit.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
She got the bops. Be more like Tina
and then
Belcher.
Gene over there just
getting his shit, having his day. And Louise is leading the charge. Be more like the Belcher kids. That's your problem.
I feel like not not enough people have Belcher kids because they are not understanding like the Belcher parents.
I feel like more people just need to just be like, again, themselves, be a little weird, be a little quirky. We've gotten to the point where everybody just want to be so cool.
I don't want to be cool for shit.
I
was thinking about it earlier. I was like, I do want to be like one of those like sultry women, but like when it needs to be like that. Like I feel like I have that aspect of being like sensual.
You know how,
but I don't have to be like that. You know when
you really came sultry? When we did the game show. You came, I said, hold on, bitch. Like, hold on, she like big bitches, because hold on. Snitch, she came in here. Oh, okay, you gonna come with your pussy out, all right? She came with the fat pussy energy.
I was hoping I did.
You girl, I had to fix my glasses. You was hot stepping. Yeah.
I feel like that's how it was at the wedding too. I was just like, I need more moments. Like,
that girl look good. She called me. That girl look good. I said, where'd he call her? You want to know what shit? Is you trying to fuck? What's happening? But that girl look good. Michelle called me. That girl look good. I'm like, I'm glad that y'all think that my friend is attractive. I told y'all I don't like to hang out with ugly people. What part of that don't y'all understand?
I'm glad that I made them proud. That's all I can say.
You make them very proud.
I can tell.
You're like an additional grandchild to them now. You make them very proud. You should call them sometime. Go over there and hang out. They're going to love it. They're going to fucking love it.
They're going to be like, who at the door?
And they're going to invite you right in. They're going to feed you. And y'all going to have a good time. Just don't go to Mom Regina's house, girl, because you drop a paper towel, girl. Now you got to wash up. You got to wash your whole body. She going to put a hazmat suit on you. I don't plan on going over there at all. Yeah. We don't be hosting or nothing. We're going to do a little Thanksgiving up the crib. Mainly with my in-laws. But I'm going to make some macaroni and cheese. We're going to do that at Linda's house.
Okay.
So we right up the street.
Okay.
Yeah. And then my family's doing catering on like for my cousins and them. So I'll be over there like for 2-3 hours. And then I'm going to come home so I can get drunk and shit.
Okay.
Yeah. So slide through.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know what you was doing. I was going to say, I didn't know. Come.
I was going to get an Airbnb and just chill the fuck out. But
I mean, that's an idea, babe, if you want to.
No.
Do the familiar shit.
I plan on over the weekend going to like museums and shit. So
okay. I said
me and Amber are gonna get on the train and go up to DC and go to.
I like it.
I want to go to the African American one.
I love the African American Museum.
I have only been once, so of course I didn't see everything. So I'm like, no, I need.
You went bottom floor up. I mean, how they do it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, bottom floor up.
I'm probably still gonna do that the second time.
Every time I see that Ku Klux Klan uniform and it's a white person standing behind me, I'd be like, "Why are you here?"
When I was on the bottom floor and I was seeing the stuff and they were talking about the kings and queens of Africa and like stuff like that, and there was so many white people in there, I was like, y'all don't even know what the fuck y'all looking at.
I'm telling you.
Get the fuck out.
I just be like, I feel like. Don't get me wrong.
Pissed. I was like, can y'all move? Like, I don't fucking. This is for me.
And
this is for me. Get the fuck out of my space right now. Like, when you see a black person in this fucking museum, just part like the fucking Red Sea so I can like.
I just think about like, why are you
y'all
here?
want to erase this shit? Y'all want to erase it? I don't fucking understand.
And so I think that's kind of unfair for us to say, right? Because we also want white allies. I just feel like
I'm not talking about the people that I can.
But again, they white, so that's what I'm saying. They can't win for being white. I'm telling you, they just can't win for being white.
Well, we can't win for being black.
So now you know how I feel. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Don't come to black only spaces. This is college only. Black to Wax Museum, college only. No, come in there because you need to be just as traumatized as you. That shit is scary. African American Museum, no, you can't come. Fucking black church, no, you can't come. Fucking Abraham.
No, they need to come to the black church.
Nope, they can't come to shit. I don't want them at nothing. Because the last motherfucker that came to a black church shot it up. No, you can't come.
Shit.
No,
I forgot about that.
You can't. You can't kick it with it, skate with us. Nothing.
Can't get no food afterwards.
No, because you don't even know how to appreciate that.
The seasoned. Actually, they do appreciate it. Apparently, when some white folk be getting well-seasoned food, they be like,
"Some is not all.
I never had food like this before."
Some is not all. I do like the white boy on Twitter TikTok that ate the yams with the mac and cheese for the first time and started crying. That shit was funny.
I want to see that every time.
He literally cried tears and went in there and hugged that boy mother. He said, "Ma'am, I've never eaten food like this before in my life." He had tears. That's how I want you to feel.
I feel like that would.
Now I want soul food.
I feel like that would fix racism, but ain't nobody about to fucking keep cooking for white people. We are past that shit.
I'm not doing that.
It's not slavery.
I told you, I'm taking my cape off.
If you have white people in your community, okay, yes, you can cook for them as long as you cooking for other people too. It can't just be exclusive for them. We're not doing it.
Yeah.
But if they coming over and you got other black peoples, cool. Give them some seasoned food so that they understand.
The fucked up white people really fucked it up for the white allies, because y'all was talking about that bracelet shit. We don't want none of that shit. Like,
I don't even understand why the fuck that would even come to mind. Like, why do you have
white
to
people
show
don't have
that
any they don't have any ingenuity. They
I don't
don't
understand why you have to feel like you need to go out your way to show us that you care so much. How about you give me your next check?
they
How
go out
about
their
you
way to
give
do
me-
everything else.
Go out of your way and have your bills be late because you gave me your full check so I could live a life of ease. How about that? Go out of your way to give me a life of ease.
I'm put this little tidbit out there. I heard Lil Birdie told me, and I'm doing some research on it on the Republican side. Donnie Boy said, "Remember how I wasn't paying my taxes?
Mm-hmm.
Why y'all paying taxes? Get rid of the
I
federal
would like
tax."
to understand.
Donnie Boy said he trying to get rid of
'Cause-
the federal tax. He said, "Cause what does we pay? We tax everything. Y'all tax federal tax, state tax, everything tax. Even when I get my money back, it's tax. When I retire, it's tax. Fucking food tax, soap
Yes,
tax."
because the federal tax, that's where I get the most money back.
And that's why Trump
that's
said,
a problem.
Donnie Boy said it. He said, "Just like I ain't pay my motherfucking taxes, I don't think nobody should pay their fucking taxes."
I feel like the first time he was president, I considered, when that came out that he didn't pay no tax, I considered it. And I was just like, because my black ass is black,
Wesley Snipes.
they gonna come and get my ass.
Wesley Snipes. He tried to do what the white people did. They made an example out of him. That's all I'm saying. White people, y'all can't win for shit.
I
and
know
I'm okay
Wesley
with it.
Snipes wanted to look at all his white friends and be like, bitch, y'all told me that it was cool. I know he wanted to look at them and be
I'm
like,
pretty sure he did. He probably went back to his accountant and was like, "What the fuck was that?" And they was probably like, "Damn, yo, it worked for us. We thought it was gonna work for you too." White people, y'all really can't win. I'm sorry, I'm not. But damn, that shit crazy. Y'all don't get nothing. Y'all get everything, but when it come to us, y'all don't get nothing. And that's why y'all food gonna taste weird and shit now, because we ain't letting y'all get shit. Y'all can't have no seasonings. Y'all can't use our soap. We not letting y'all get none of our hairstyles no more. I heard that they gonna stop letting y'all fuck out men too. So y'all really is just shit out of luck.
what they gonna lock them up in the houses?
No,
'Cause
they
you know
just-
they like being over there.
They just the mothers and the fathers and shit said they just not.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Oh, the ones raising their kids,
Yeah.
they like you about not to do none of that.
And even the white ones with the spade on their ankle that be fucking the black men, they in the cuckolds and shit. They a lot of that shit gonna have to stop too.
The spades on their
So if you ever see a white woman with a spade on her inner ankle, it means that she's in a cuckold. She likes to fuck black men and let her white husband watch. And yeah, you know that. I don't know if it's on the inside of the ankle. I'll say either way, if you see a white woman with a spade on her ankle,
Frank, you know I know a lot, and I did not know that. And
Mhm.
I've seen,
you've seen
I
it
personally know
Yes.
a white woman
with a spade on her
that
ankle.
was married to a black man that had that on her.
Yes,
ankle.
because she be fucking them black men, be letting white men suck the nut out of her. Mm-hmm. Now that's the way to end the episode. That is the way. This has been another episode of Jaded.
I feel like the way you felt like when you learned that Harambe, like
Then when that monkey got free Harambe from the depths of the pits of heaven, because I know that's where he went. Because that monkey ain't do nothing. Y'all just treated Harambe like shit.
this is up there with pineapples being on people's doors.
Oh my god! I promise you, my
That's
next
a
cruise.
symbol for everything.
When I tell you my next cruise, I'm on that shit.
Gross.
I'm on it. I don't want to do nothing, but if you think for a second that I'm not gonna start fucking with them couples, bitch, you got another thing coming. Every
she
pineapple
gonna have
I
a
see,
pineapple bracelet.
call
and
me
shit.
SpongeBob SquarePants, because I'm going to be looking at them bikini bottoms. Okay, somebody's gonna tell me what the fuck is going on. I saw that pineapple on your door. What shall we dozen? Can I come watch? You can come join. I didn't say that.
You
I
just
said, can I come
knock.
watch?
You just not
No, I'm scared. Cause what y'all in there doing?
waiting for you.
No, I see. That's the thing. I need y'all to already be in action. I just want to come watch.
But you fucking up their shit if you come in the middle of them almost
That's why I
coming.
want to talk to them first. I need to vet them. I gotta vet the couples as I go out.
Like it be stinking in there. What y'all room smell like? Y'all
Yeah,
be
let me
having
come by and
insects?
sniff y'all room. Oh, never mind. Smell like a corn chip in here.
Spray some fucking Tom Ford.
Cause
in
there
here.
ain't
Make
no
it
windows
smell-
on no motherfucking cruise. Me and my mother used to have that motherfucking cause we always get a balcony. We keep that door open, child. I need some fresh air.
I do.
Cause who gonna break in there? What you gonna do? Scale the side of the boat? Exactly. Keep that door open. Now the most might be a seagull or something flying, but I'd be needing that sound. I'd be needing the swishing of the wave. Girl, you be out in the middle of the water. That shit be black as shit. You can't see shit for miles.
You can't see shit.
Hate to see it. Anyhow, thank y'all for watching. Tune into the next episode of Jaded and Evolving. And
We'll have a Patreon.
check out them pineapples and them spades. Nasty work.